Hello,
We're
everyone.
live! Yay!
Welcome to
Hello,
Reading
happy Saturday.
Saturday. How was everybody's
Yes.
Saturday? Did you get up to anything fun? Chloe and I both went to different library book sales.
Woohoo! Mine was day 2 though, so it was significantly less exciting.
But still, with your girls, they got to get some books, right?
Yeah, Ainsley is like my daughter. Like she is just mini me. She was like, okay, where do I go? And she like put her head down and like nobody else existed anymore. And she's just collecting things. And she's like, this one looks good. This one looks good. Mom, look at this. And yeah, she was in her zone.
Yeah, that's amazing. I got to do the book sale mostly by myself today. The kids were at the library when I went over to the book sale.
Oh,
And then they
okay.
joined me toward the end. But
I remember we went to Nashville for Jeremy's 35th birthday. And so we went to a McKay's and like those are so crazy. And at the time we just had Ainsley and I was pregnant with Annie. And so it was like, yeah, she was like 1.5 and just like roamed for like hours and it was wonderful. But now I'm like, gosh, bringing my circus there, that would never happen.
No, it's very difficult.
Yes.
All right, let's see who's here tonight. Hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie.
Finished 2 draws, a Q and a 3. Now you've drawn another 3.
Which a 3 is owned TBR.
Owned TBR.
Okay.
So that's pretty easy for people, for us bookish people who have
too many books.
All of these books. No, just kidding.
There was this lady in front of me at the book sale yesterday, and she was like, there's just too many. And I was like, I can't relate. I just bought 67 books. I can't relate.
No. Hi, Crystal. Yes, it will be a great night for reading.
Yes.
Hoping to finish Summers at the Saint.
By Mary Kay Andrews, Mary Alice Monroe.
How many Marys are there in
Mary 3 name?
Yes, everybody let us know what you're reading tonight or what you're hoping to accomplish tonight. Yes. The book sales were good. It was a good morning for us. Theo, when we got home, he's like, Mommy, we just have so many books because we got books from the library. We got books from the book sale.
Yep.
Hello. Reading a hoopla that's due tomorrow. All right. Well, we'll get you as far as we can in that book tonight. McKay's is so dangerous. I've never been to one. So
oh my gosh. Well, and like Jeremy is not a reader and he even enjoyed himself because they have like games and I mean they have tons and it's overwhelming. You need to go with no real time limit.
Sure.
Because otherwise it would stress me out like to be like, okay, we got an hour, go.
Right.
But if you have no real time limit and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I'll get there someday. Hi, Jane. Finishing up the novella. I think I've read this one. Is this by Sally Hepworth? It's a really short little one, and it's kind of in a series of 6 that Amazon does. You know, they like get 6 different thriller authors to write something about like a mystery set on water or a mystery traveling. It's kind of like those the Christmas romance ones they did in November.
So can we talk for a second about Amazon? Because I joined Kindle Unlimited today.
Just so you can get your audios, huh?
Just so I can get my audios. And I'm reading this physically, but I like at nap time, I couldn't turn on the light because I was laying with the girls. And so I got it. It's on Kindle Unlimited. So I got it. And this is a nonfiction. So I wanted to highlight stuff and whatnot. So I highlighted and now I'm pulling it up on my computer to transfer it to my book. And so February 26th, you can no longer download books. What does that mean?
I think you can't download them onto your computer.
Like to save forever or like the Kindle app will not work on my computer?
That I don't know. I've just heard various things. I don't know.
I see a lot of uproar. People are freaking out and
people are nervous.
No, do I need to freak out?
I don't know.
Like, is this in the comments? Let us know. Is this like
for people
you can't
who are
keep them permanently on your computer? In which case, fine. But is it like I can't even look at them on my computer? What does that mean?
I feel like it might be that one, but I don't know. Reading Every Heart a Doorway. I hope you're enjoying that, Andy.
I haven't read those.
I just did some Afrin spray, and if you know Afrin spray, it like immediately clears it up. So I'm feeling good right now.
Hey, Theo.
Good night, my boy. I was just voxing Krista before this because we're talking Love is Blind, and he had to talk to her too. So
good.
Hear his own voice talking to other people.
It is very fun to talk on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Cleans out all your threes for one category each. Yeah, my goodness, you've gotten a lot of threes, Bonnie. Still working on When in Rome. That's great, Jennifer. Hello.
Hey, Jesse.
Hit your live.
How was it?
Woo.
How was it? Did you take the kids? Did you not take the kids? I'm trying to convince Jesse to start a book club with our kids because we're all going to read Paddington here soon. And I mean, here soon, I mean 2025. And so I want to do a book club.
That would be really fun.
Yeah.
It's Mary Kay Andrews. Don't live far.
Oh, really?
From the one you went to? Oh.
In Nashville.
Hello, Corey. Reading Interpreting Our Heritage by Freeman Tilden. Okay. Sally Hepworth. Yeah, you've read one other one, which you liked more than this one. Yeah, that one was kind of just like skeevy marriage troubles, if I'm remembering correctly.
You guys read the Taylor Jenkins Reid like novella? It's all told in letters, and it is the letters between two spouses who like their spouses are cheating together.
Oh, ugh.
But I really liked it.
I do love TJR, so I'll probably read it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Chloe, I think you would love The Favorites.
I know. I am. So I guess for some reason, Book of the Month is letting you order later into the month this month. And like, because I got on to see if I could get that. And like, it still gives me the option to order February's books. But it was not an option.
Oh, okay.
So, order as a main.
You didn't happen to choose it on your Tbr-Athon, did you?
Maybe.
It was a Tbr-Athon choice, and it's a really good audio. So
okay, let me see.
If you got it, I would recommend doing it that way. Hi, Angie. You have to make progress in several books, so we'll see what you feel like when the sprints start. You did catch up on all the episodes of Love is Blind. Ooh, well, we can chat if you want. I know it won't be exciting for some, but
her name reminds me of we finally finished our 1,000-piece puzzle today.
Oh,
and like it's been a long time coming, and I'm really excited about it. Ready to tear that sucker up and start a new one.
Okay, so here's some stuff on Kindle, Chloe. For Kindle Unlimited, you're fine. The Kindle app should work on your computer. You just can't download backup copies to keep forever, which you can't do on KU anyway.
So wait, so like if I buy a Kindle book, you still can't keep it forever?
Keep it on your computer?
Because I mean, I don't do that often, but like that. You pay a lot for ebooks.
You pay for it. Yeah, it's your book. I get why people are upset about that. At your library sale, some woman walked out talking to her friend saying, "Why would I want another book when I already have one at home I haven't started yet?" I know. The lady who takes care of Mabel, she thinks it's ridiculous that I go to book sales when I have so many. And I told her, I was like, "Hey, how many do you think is like too many?" And she's like, "Well, Beans has like 5 that he hasn't gotten to." And I'm like, I have hundreds. Okay, so I used to be one of those people. Like my sister started a booktube before I ever did. And I was like, why do you feel the need to have so many books? And just didn't get it until COVID happened. Our library shut down forever. And I'm like, I get it. And now it's like it's just a collector thing. Like, I'm so proud of myself that I got 67 books for $30. And some of them might be great. Like some of the ones that are very obscure, like random books I've loved. Yeah. No, I love having my collection. And I feel like it comes in waves, like what I want to keep versus what I don't. And I think now I've kind of finally realized like what I want for sure on my shelves. And yeah, it's a process.
Well, and you said it in one of your videos, and it was like kind of an aha moment that like the hobby of book reading and book collecting are not one and the same, you know, and like sometimes they're complementary.
Some people don't agree with that, but that's what I think. So
I think so too. I think they're different.
I hope that lady never gets wind of how many. I know, right?
But like, it's comforting to come to a house that has full shelves, in my opinion.
I agree.
I mean, Jeremy's laughing because my shelves are chaotic, but
well, Jeremy needs to get on that.
Yeah, right. Whose fault is that, Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy. Everybody bash Jeremy.
Yeah, right. We gave him claps the other day. Let's all say, "Hey, Jeremy, where's my bookshelves?"
For not building. But like when people come to my house for the first time, I love to show them my library, and I'm like, if you want to borrow something,
yes,
like this is a really good one, or what do you like to read? It's something I love sharing with people, talking to people,
and like I don't think my girls would be the readers they are if they didn't see books everywhere.
Exactly. Yep. Bonnie just canceled Kindle. It would only let you borrow for a time, and you could only have 3 borrowed. You had to return something before you could borrow anything else. That must be Kindle Unlimited.
Maybe.
From my understandings, you can carry them on your Kindle and your app. You can keep them, but can't transfer to your Kobo. I'm guessing something you cannot add the app to.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I know there's a lot of uproar, and I'm sure it's getting like exaggerated.
Hi, Tracy. Tracy just put up a video of making her own deck of TBR board.
Oh,
so
fun.
If you want to go give her some love on that video, she made it beautiful. And now I want to revamp my board. So very good job, Tracy.
Did you ever get the game from Sarah Beth?
No, and she has updates on that. Have you been getting emails?
Well, no, I didn't. I did not buy it.
Oh, you didn't buy it? Okay. So I did. And she had manufacturing issues and had to switch to a new manufacturer. And then that company needed all of the color codes in a different, like, I don't know what the term is, but like not the RBG or whatever, like the red, blue, green scale. Yes, Theo. Cool belly button, dude. Sorry, Theodore is showing me his belly. Oh, you're twisting your belly button. Interesting. So, and now the company she's working with is on like Chinese New Year hiatus. So hopefully she'll hear back from them February 25th. But like all of her work is done, and the game should be coming semi soon.
Okay.
So,
I just checked my Tbr-Athon to see if I have.
Do you?
Well, I have 331 books on Tbr-Athon. When I tell you my digital shelves do not stress me out, for some reason they do not stress me out. They're like out of sight, out of mind. I did get it though.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need to read it.
Yeah.
You're reading I Was a Teenage Slasher as your library book for 3 points. Awesome. Hi, Glenda. Listening to Crime on the Fens by Joy Ellis. Bonnie just finished a book last night that your Barnes & Noble downloaded in Portuguese. Oh, got really familiar with Google Translate. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Your kids would love to do a book club. All right, Chloe.
Yeah, mine was not as successful as the numbers would seem. I mean, we got a lot of middle grade that are interesting. But I got 22 for me, and some I'm nervous about, some are ones I've already read, and some are I'm excited for.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
You can keep what you buy, just not what you borrow. That's for Kindle Unlimited. That's what the uproar is about. If you buy a Kindle book, you will no longer be able to download it to your computer. You are buying a license to read it. You do not own it.
Interesting.
Okay. And yes, you will still be able to access it on your apps and devices, but you won't get to save a copy on your hard drive. Okay, that's fine for me then. Like,
yeah,
it's all in the cloud. Good enough.
Yeah.
You never know when you're going to find a true treasure. Yep. For $1 or less. I love it. They're trying to force you to use a Kindle device instead of using, Kindle content on other e-readers. That makes sense.
So you can't download it and then, save it and then download it onto something else. That's what they're trying to prevent.
Yeah, they just want you to use their products, which, Amazon.
That's what we live in.
Whatever. Yep. Finally started to log your entire collection in a spreadsheet to see what you actually have. Yikes, near 1,000 and not done yet. That's okay. That's okay.
I mean, I say who, but I've only logged my unread, and I've got almost 400. So
Yeah.
I guarantee I'm there.
Yes, I'm anxious to see your first game too, Tracy. Think you can't download it to your computer and then turn through them. Okay. Yep.
Makes sense.
We're all understanding now. I think we're on the same page. Got that straight from Amazon customer service. A lot of Amazon ebooks are only available on Amazon, so they're further monopolizing the market, which, yep, they sure are. $594 on your Nook app from Barnes & Noble. Wow.
Yeah. My Kindle, I don't think we do anymore, but my grandma and mom and I all shared a Kindle account. And so anything that anybody downloaded is on there. And then I get BookBub emails. And so every day I get free ones.
Yep.
And so I have thousands, I'm sure.
Yep.
I have no idea.
I'm only at like 49 or something, 48.
Oh, really?
Because I count that as my
Tbr,
which I know it doesn't matter because it's really not taking up physical space, but it's like it's a number thing for me.
It's a mental space. Yeah.
Yep.
It's valid.
All right. So what are you doing this first sprint, Chloe?
I don't know, but I do want to tell you something funny. My kid said, "How old is Miss Becca?" And I said, "She's 29. She'll be 30 in this summer." And they were like, "And you're 30, going to be 36?" And they're like, I mean, they're just mind boggling. They're like, she's not even old. And it's like, I think they see me as like this old lady, and then she's not even old. She's only 29. But
no.
It made me laugh. But I'm gonna keep transferring my notes, and then the science fair project, Walgreens botched 2 of our pictures, so I have to reorder, and I have to order a couple other things. So I've got my headphones. I'm gonna listen to either my book or some YouTube, and then I'm gonna read. I'm gonna do it all in the next 25 minutes.
Great. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to this one and fold laundry.
Perfect. Fun times.
So many fun things. I'd rather be working on my cross stitch, but I'll fold laundry this first time and see if we can get the 3 loads in front of me done.
Mine are all still in the dryer, so again, out of sight, out of mind.
Good for you. Are you a 1 load a day kind of person, or get it all done at once kind of person?
Yeah, I am. It depends. I like to do 2 or 3 times a week.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yep. We're trying to get on the 1 load a day train, and it
really does make it easier.
It does.
But it is
when you get caught up on it, the load you have to fold that night is like, oh, this is not that big. It'll take me 10 minutes.
But I also feel very suffocated by things that I have to do every single day, and like adding to my routine annoys me. And so like I don't like that.
Sure.
And like some days Mabel goes through 4 outfits. Some days she goes through 1. And if she goes through 1, then it's not necessary to do it tomorrow.
Right. Yep.
Because I'm big on, if it's not dirty and we didn't leave the house, you can wear it again.
You can wear it again. Yep.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
My mentality. Willie like puts on a shirt for 2 seconds and then it's dirty. So
really? Okay.
So anyway. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get reading. I will share this. We will see you back here in 25 minutes.
See you soon. Hello.
Hello. There we are.
There we are.
I never click the right buttons.
You've seen me on lives. I mean, too many buttons.
Did you get all the things accomplished?
No. Instead, one of my children is marathon eating, so she needed more strawberries. She needed more cereal. So we did a little bit of that, and I was trying to listen to my audiobook during it, but it was distracting. So I'm watching a 2-hour Books and Lala video.
Oh, which
I've
one?
been watching for like ever.
Is it her
reading the Goodreads choice, like one from every category.
Yeah. Good deal. How did everybody
else?
What
about you? How'd it go?
I folded 2 loads of laundry.
That's great.
The last one is just sheets, so that's always easy. And I listened to like 25 pages.
Beautiful. Sounds productive.
Yeah, I'm hoping I could maybe finish this one tonight. We'll see. I have 2 more books to finish tomorrow if I want to finish my
Okay.
TBR. But I've technically already reached my goals, so.
Yeah. Well, and if you get to halfway, the points count.
That's true. So I just need to get halfway in both of them.
That's right. Hey, Annie, I'm not available right now. Go hang out with Dad. I know.
Oh, Annie. All right. How did everybody else do? No worries. We needed the information.
No, we needed it. I knew nothing.
Glenda has 1,300 on her Kindle. Holy moly. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. Reading The Perfect Rom-Com by Melissa Ferguson on page 134.
Okay.
What is the perfect rom-com?
Sharon's a speed reader.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Made it to page 15 because you had to watch the end of a hockey game. All right.
Did your team win?
Go hockey. Finished my novella and meh. Now I'm going to switch between reading essays from Anthropocene Reviewed and The Unmaking of June Farrow. Oh yeah, your buddy reading that with Krista. I think she mentioned something about buddy reading with Jane. I assume that's you, Jane. Made it to 33%. Do you want to be called Miss Misho, or what do you want to be called? Because you've been commenting a lot and I don't know what to say. Misho? Bay window cleaned out in your office space. Now you actually have space for plants. That's awesome.
Great.
Hi, Danielle. Made it to page 112 in the Thursday Murder Club. Good book.
I haven't read it. I want to, but
I hope you're liking it. Inspired by your laundry. Oh, good for you, Jesse. We did it together.
Everybody. We need a hype team for laundry.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Reading Claire and the Sun. Okay, that's one on my TBR.
Is it?
Uh-huh. Dallas Stars win.
Dallas Stars. Okay. I've never been to a hockey game, but my kids are really intrigued by it. I have no desire to go sit in an icy room.
It's not that cold, though. I mean, well, depending on what kind of an event you go to, it's chilly, but not cold. And I grew up in Fargo, North Dakota, and we had a semi-pro team. And it's mostly like high schoolers, like all the high school boys who came to live went to my school, so I knew a lot of them. But I went and watched games. It's fun. It's entertaining. Okay, so you're Michelle or Micho. Okay.
Cool.
Perfect. Hi, Kayla. Currently 21% into Royal Valentine. Got some romances going tonight.
Yeah.
Late to the party and that so many people loved it, and you're absolutely soaking it up.
I haven't read it either, so if you're late, I'm later.
Yeah, I haven't read it. So
I think The Unmaking of June Farrow or the John Green?
No, she's buddy reading Anthropocene Reviewed with Krista. So I think that's what she's talking about. But either way.
Well, I haven't read either, but.
Oh, DNF'd the Goldfinch. I understand that is not for everyone. I really liked it, but.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's a big character study is basically it. So.
Did you like it, Becca?
Me?
Yeah.
I gave it 5 stars. I loved it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. But I think it was kind of like right book, right time.
Uh-huh.
I was really into just like in-depth character.
Settling in with a big book.
Yep, exactly. Megan is 5 pages left. Oh my gosh, why are you talking to me?
Oh gosh, yes.
Don't finish.
Pause us, mute us, and finish.
Living in Alaska, you have only been to one hockey game in your life and you still don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's still fun to watch. It's like I enjoy more fast-paced games.
Sport.
Like I like watching basketball. I like watching hockey, soccer, like when there's actually movement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the like volleyball, I never played. I know very little about it, and I am just bored for my daughter. She's like,
Really?
they spike the ball, and I mean, at this level, if they get it over to the net, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
If they do get it over the net, the most we've had is like 4 back and forths.
Sure.
And then
Well,
it's a new
yeah,
puck.
that's boring. I line judged volleyball for high
Oh,
school,
really?
and it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
When they get into good volleys and
When
like it,
they're good, yeah.
when they're good, they can block and actually spike the
Yeah.
ball. It is. I do like watching the back and forth.
Yeah.
Hi, Alyssa. Really trying to finish. Oh, My Dark Vanessa. I've been wanting to read that one.
I liked it.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
I feel like I would like it.
I mean, it's hard to say you like it.
I know
because
it's like
not
messy, like
grooming and yeah.
right. But still,
It was entertaining, I guess.
sure.
Or no.
Your college's only sport that would win was hockey. Everyone went, and it was
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, hockey is a big thing in North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean Minnesota too, but
yeah.
Grew up on AHL hockey. The high school kids Becca mentioned. Oh, but we lost our team, so now you go to Stars games. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Fargo Force I think is still going. And I just remember the boys. I was in the gym class with all the hockey boys, and I remember the days we had to go in the pool, and I was always so embarrassed.
Yeah.
And they were just kind of jerks, unfortunately. They played into the hockey stereotype.
Yeah.
Great book, great time. DNF to book last year, only to pick it back up and fly through it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's so goofy. Like
that's why. So I finished this True Believer by Nicholas Sparks today, and I didn't like it at all. I gave it like 2.5 stars, but I liked the second one like years ago. I mean, not that many years ago. And so I'm going to probably keep it on my shelves just in case. Like it might have just been 2 Nicholas Sparks in a row is kind of a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
That might have been wrong book, wrong time, or I don't know.
Too many of the romance.
Yeah.
Little Girl Volleyball is kind of bland. But
yeah.
They get older.
I've heard it is a little bit painful until they're like 10. And then they start getting where they can actually like have the strength to volley back and forth and like make it actually a game.
Sure. You love some hockey romance. Yeah.
My only experience with hockey is Inside Out 2.
Hey.
I mean, that. So I think of that or like Beartown when I think of hockey.
Oh, Beartown. I was hoping, usually my friend's library sale has so many Frederick Bachman.
Yeah.
And I like to just stock up on the ones I don't have, which I have all of them except the Beartown trilogy. And so I was hoping they'd at least have Beartown, but they didn't.
You should have told me. I would have, because I don't love Frederick Bachman. And so it wasn't even on my radar, but I can look in May. Next time. It'll be $1.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would take them for sure. Helped coach several sports in high school, but you're only good at badminton.
Okay.
Very disturbing.
Yeah.
Very addicting.
My Dark Vanessa. For sure.
All right, Glenda. Have a good night.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
Hockey romance, 10 out of 10.
I read a hockey romance semi-recently. It was in December, I think. And it was a patron recommendation. It was really good. I can't even think what it's called. It's one I had never heard of. What?
Does Mariana Zapata have a hockey romance?
Wasn't that?
But does she?
Mighty Ducks.
I never saw that.
Minnesota hockey.
Shockingly, I think I was too young for that.
I mean,
it wasn't a thing for me.
We just watched it. We watched it later in life. Good night, Glenda. You've never read a hockey romance, but Beartown is everything. Agreed.
I want to do a Pango order. And the person has like free shipping over like $40. And one of the books on their site is Icebreaker, but I don't think I would like it.
You won't. I haven't even read it, and I know you won't.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna buy it. But speaking of hockey romance,
yeah, I have that on my shelves. No. My sister just read this, Kayla, and she really liked it.
It's 7:55. No. Yeah. Yeah, Emilio Estevez.
Yes.
Mighty Ducks.
Ducks. Okay. Well.
Wow.
I'm ready to read again,
I think. Should probably. Well, does anybody care what I'm reading? I could put a little subtitle, but I did not.
Oh.
How is Olympus going?
It's actually enjoyable.
Good.
It's very just like small town drama.
Mm-hmm.
And, because I live in those small towns.
Yes.
It's working for me. It's annoying how much cheating there is.
Yeah, that's kind of a buzzkill.
It is. But like, I have a feeling it's for something. Like, it's not any of the main characters necessarily. Well, it is. I mean, but it's for my friend's book club. And so I'm pushing through because I want to be able to discuss it with them.
Do you have multiple in real life book clubs?
This is the only, in real life, we meet on Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
Because we started it in COVID when we were all like so alone and isolated. But it's all it's college friends.
Oh, fun.
So that's my only one, really. And then I have my Patreon one. But otherwise, that's it. I used to be a part of a book club in our old town with a bunch of old lady teachers. They were all
fun
teachers. And we picked some good books. But I haven't been able to find something like that here, really.
My neighbor, she is, how old do you think Miss Stacy is? I don't know. She's got grown kids, like 3 kids that her last one just graduated high school like 2 years ago. So I don't know how old she is, but she's a part of one, and it always sounds super fun, and I kind of want to join it. But then there's also a winery around here that has a book club once a month, and my friend and I talked about joining it, but I don't know that I can commit to it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like another book to read.
Yeah. Well, and it's like the winery is 25-30 minutes from
right.
us.
So
it would be like, it'd be a few hours. And
sure.
We're just
in your stage of life, that might not be the easiest.
We're having a hard time getting 15 minutes.
Right.
No mints. Nope. Okay.
Okie dokie. Jesse's wondering about Pango.
There's all over the board. Like I looked up a book, and like some people had it for like $2 and some people had it for like $12. So you can really get them all over. And I mean, it's people's discretion on how they list it. So
the condition of the book.
The condition is sometimes not what it would seem, but
right. Yeah, it all depends. I find myself selling a lot more than buying on there because I just don't like paying for shipping.
Yeah, and you get to pick if you like have any discounts or shipping or anything. But yeah, if like shipping's expensive, and so if a store doesn't have free shipping, I don't usually shop there. But if they do have free shipping, it's normally like spend $40, spend $50, and so they're like, challenge accepted.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
yes, you do, Jane, and I love that you keep up on all of them so well.
I want to, when my girls are older and can either come with me and participate, or when they're doing their own thing, I want to.
Okay. I'm going to read and probably cross-stitch this time around. So
okay, I'm going to finish ordering these pictures and then read.
Great. We'll see everybody back here in 25. Hello.
Okay, how'd it go?
Very good.
That one was much more productive for me. I got all my pictures ordered, and I got my video edited for today, and I got a couple pages read in this.
Wow, very good work.
Yeah. How's your cross stitch coming? Are you still working on the snowman?
I am. I'm starting on the reindeer now.
Okay.
A little reindeer down here.
How fun.
Yeah.
I really want to get back into cross stitch.
It's fun. If I were listening to an audiobook, I would be on my phone playing Sudoku or coloring, and so I'd rather be doing this than at a screen. So
agree.
That's what I tell myself, at least.
Hey girls, how about you go gently take apart the puzzle so we can start the new one tomorrow?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Because that sounds like a really fun thing.
We'll see if they lose any pieces in the mix.
Or break them. That's because they're like, just like the puzzle.
Jane is saying she could not have done all these book clubs in our stages of life.
Yeah.
Love your book club. About half of the ladies in it work with or used to work with, so I came in already kind of knowing people. Different tastes push your reading comfort, but not always enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I saw you guys talking about this a little bit too. Never missing bedtime.
Yeah, we never do. I mean, Jeremy does occasionally for like work trips or whatever, but I never do. And now it's awful if we even like attempt. And so, yeah.
We do miss bedtimes, and I feel like that helps.
It's something that I think you like, if we would have started younger, and now my big kids understand and they're fine. It's really just at a Ruth that she can't cope.
Yeah. We, I mean, it's usually just grandparents. We do have a couple of sitters that we've done it with, and I feel like the kids actually behave better for our sitters, even at bedtime, than they do for us. So,
yeah, my parents are a couple hours away, and his are even more than that, and just doesn't. And I don't know. We've tried it once with my mom, which if it's going to be successful, it would be with her, and it was awful. But so it goes.
Yeah. Made it to page 50, and I was a teenage slasher. Awesome. 40%. You're feeling hopeful that you can finish it by the time it's due tomorrow. I hope so.
Where do you live, Michelle? Micho?
Remember, she's in St. Cloud, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. So you're Central Time.
Oh, Michelle, my husband just said, do you want to come to my concert this weekend? Willie is in what? It's at the St. Cloud Basilica. He's in the National Lutheran Choir, Michelle. And so if you want to go see Willie sing, they're going on a tour this weekend down to Decorah, Iowa, which is where we met and went to school.
Like tomorrow?
No.
Next weekend.
They leave on Friday. Yeah, they leave Friday morning. So they have shows in Rochester, Minnesota, which is South Central, Decorah, Iowa, St. Cloud. Is that on Saturday, Willie?
Yeah.
Okay. And then one in the cities as their homecoming concert. And Willie has a solo, so.
Oh my goodness.
He's trying to get everybody to go. So.
How do you spell Decorah, Iowa?
Decorah. If we wanted to meet there, that would be a really fun place to hang out, but it'd be a farther drive for you guys. It's northern Iowa.
Let's see.
But it's
6.5 hours
with Bluffs. How many?
6.5.
Yeah, and it's only 2 for us, so that wouldn't be.
Oh.
Read your first 2 chapters of June Farrow. How are you liking it, Jane? I liked that one. I'm glad I'm not the only mom who has trouble leaving your kids. No, you're not, Alyssa.
Definitely not.
40 more pages of the Thursday Murder Club. Oh, I'm glad you're loving it, Danielle. Been pretty hardcore about not missing bedtime because you work. Oh, yeah. See, I
Yeah.
miss 2 bedtimes a week. That makes so much sense, Jessie.
Yeah.
I get that. When I never miss a bedtime for work, I'm like, "Get me out of here for bedtime."
Yeah, right.
Okay with me. Your son and daughter-in-law are about 50 minutes away. You hope when they have kids that I can
Yeah.
shove them out the door. Yeah, see, you're gonna be the best grandma, Jane, because my parents are the same way. They're like, "We'll come whenever we can, if we can. We just wanna spend time with our grandkids." And
Oh, that's so
I
sweet.
know that your kids will appreciate that so much
Yes.
because we do. Got to 40% in your novella, hoping to finish tonight. I'm sure you can, Kayla. Made it to page 152. When's he traveling to Florida? Well, actually,
He's gonna make a pit stop in Kansas City and then go.
so they went to North Carolina last year or 2 years ago. Is it next year that you go to Arizona, Willie? California and Arizona. So it's not out of the cards, Jesse. It could happen.
But Kansas City.
Michelle says, thanks for the invite, Willie. She doubts she'll make it, but who knows?
There's a code for 50% off.
Wow, he has a code for 50% off. Willie,
$30 ticket.
Willie, we don't need to.
Not that he's trying to buy fans.
80%, 100 more pages. If only you were a fast reader. I know, me too, right? I'm a slow reader. After your husband spent a year in Korea, so you're okay with letting him take his turns when he got home? Oh, yeah, for bedtime. We're also in a strange thing where we're both doing bedtime, and we probably don't need to both be doing bedtime.
We do too. We've got bedtime is like
4. Like you have
ritual. Yeah. Yeah.
It's easier when we have 2 and they're in the same bedroom. Like we don't both need to be doing bedtime, but it's also
Baby
a nice
will change that too.
Yes, baby will change that for sure.
Short-lived.
Willie will have to do their bedtime.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with baby girl. Seeing grandparents who adore their grandbabies melts my heart. Oh, I know. It's the best.
I'm excited. I hope my girls want me to be grandma. You know, like that'll be fun. Seeing your kids as parents will be mind-bending.
I saw a reel recently about a mom who has a bunch of boys, and then she's like realizing when I'm going to be the dad's mom. Yeah, like the mother-in-law and like also the grandma.
Yeah.
Or, you know, related to the dad, just because it's not that it's bad, but it is just different. Like my mom said she connected with me a little bit differently when I was pregnant versus my brother and his ex-wife, when they were pregnant, just because like I was going through it.
Yeah.
Versus her being able to connect with her daughter-in-law.
Yeah, because you're not going to ask your daughter-in-law, like, so tell me about things.
All the things, you know? Yeah. Or like feel comfortable
touching
her advice or yeah. And so it's not that she connects differently with the grandkids, but it was just like a little
a
little different.
And it's different. I always thought I would have boys, and now now that I have girls, I'm like so glad that I have girls for those kind of reasons.
Yeah, no, I think
the boys would have been bad, but
just great with your grandkids. And it made me a little nervous, like thinking about Theo, but it doesn't.
And you never know.
Who knows? Yeah, you never know what life's gonna be like. Alyssa doesn't have family near her, but if you did, it would be so much easier to leave your kids. Yeah. Jane, I'm sure your son will love it. Grandparent relationships are so special. Yeah. We didn't live close to my grandparents. They lived 4 or 5 hours away. And so we barely saw them. And I did not have the relationship that my kids have with their grandparents. I feel like my kids are so lovey-dovey with them. And that is probably just because they're so little, but I don't know if that's going to change. I feel like they want to talk every day to grandma and grandpa. And
one of my good friends was raised by her grandma.
Oh, yeah.
And has, since like she is a professor on like grandparent relationships, and like she has done, she has a PhD in the research on like the impact of grandparent relationship on kids. And it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's really good for your kids to have relationships with their grandparents if you've got them.
Yeah. When our kids were little, the grandparents wouldn't babysit. My mother-in-law passed a month after. Oh, and all the rest were still working full-time. My father-in-law said, I'm a grandpa, not a babysitter. Yeah.
We were talking about, my friend and I were talking about that, and like the boomer generation of not necessarily feeling like they want to be involved. Like they've done their kid thing. They don't want to do that again. And I mean, I definitely see a lot of that.
Willie, I hope you're not taking offense in this, but I think Willie's parents are more like, I'm not changing diapers. I did that with my kids. Whereas my mom is like, yep, I'll change the diaper. It's fine. So it's just, I think it's also different personalities too.
And like, I love the baby stage so much that like once I've had a break, especially like, heck yeah, give me the diapers, give me the babies.
Right.
But like my sister, she is, I mean, she was a second mom to me because she's almost 10 years older than me. And just a very warm, cuddly person. And yet she has no interest in my kids until they're like 3. she's just not like babies. She doesn't, I mean, they make her uncomfortable and she just doesn't like babies. And so she would if I asked her to, but she's not the first one to be like, oh, I'll hold her, or, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you love babies.
We didn't live close to our parents, and there were certainly times I wished I could call on them for a little respite. Jealous of your siblings having them so close. Yeah. My sisters who live in the cities near my parents are only like 15 minutes away, and I feel like I have it good with my parents being a little over an hour. But when they're, oh yeah, mom and dad are just coming over for dinner quick, it's like, oh man.
Yeah, except for me, we used to live in the same town as my parents, and
it was too
much. Not even that as much as like my mom would pop by for like short periods of time, and it would be just enough to like rattle everybody up. And then like, you know, now when she's here and they have her attention, and she's not like, oh, I'm gonna run do this. I'll pop by for 5 minutes in between and just kind of get everybody amped up and then leave.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But like this weekend or last week when Mabel was so sick, I was like, please
need help. Yeah.
I need and like I need
Yeah. Your mind warps when you think of your baby boy being married one day. I know. You don't feel that way about your girls. He just turned 6 and keeps telling me he's going to marry this friend. Oh. Yeah, I feel that way with Theo too. He just turned 5, and there's just so many things where it's like, you're not my baby boy anymore. Mm-hmm. Pull to 6. So randomize your physical TBR. Reading Jenny and the Jaws of Life by Jinsey Willett. That's a lot of J's.
Where's your book?
Jaws of Life by Jinsey Willett. Your father babysits almost every weekend now. Wow, but he didn't want to do diapers, which I think is fair. My in-laws are older and really not maternal paternal anyway, so they don't babysit. Yeah, it's just, it depends.
My dad is like, he's a business guy, and like in the business world, people are somewhat intimidated by him because he's just very quiet and very, I don't know, just kind of stoic, kind of, you never know what's going on in his head, but he is Papa. Like he is, these girls
loves
have
these
Papa's
girls.
heart, huh? And he like, he does anything for them.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he loves
so
his
funny. Sad for your kids to not have grandparents nearby. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your mother-in-law, the one who passed, would have been very involved and would have loved. Yeah. That's so sad. Andy, yes, you're a great grandma. Not a great grandma, but a wonderful
grandmother. Yes.
Helping raise your grands. That tells everyone your parenting hack is having us so close. Yeah.
Mama.
Yep. Your father-in-law now, over 20 years later, helps his wife watch her grandkids. Oh, well. Different people can change people's perspectives, and, you know, it's nice when they can do what they can. If your mom didn't live across the country, she would love playing with your 7-month-old daughter. Yeah, of course. Satisfy myself by doting on your sister's grandkids in KC. Yeah, we go out for stuff with them whenever we can. That's
Jane, if you want to be an honorary grandma, there's 4 more girls here in Kansas City.
Oh my gosh. I'm jealous. I want Jane to be an honorary grandma.
I know. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go do bedtime. What time is it?
It's 8:40.
So I have this little light that clips on my computer or clips on things. Hold on. And I put it on there so I could go upstairs and not be like in the dark. But it is like blinding, isn't it? Okay, sorry. But yes. I don't know how to get that off. Use a book light. That would have been smart. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go get Mabel down at least.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick around. So
I'm gonna get on in the comments. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 from 2 to 5 Central.
Yep.
We'll be here. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Sounds good. Good luck with bedtime, Chloe.
Thank you. All right. Bye.
Oh, Jane, right before I should have said before Chloe left that you're here for it. Your mom would also just show up. You live 13 hours away. Whoa. And she would just show up unannounced. Crazy. Your dad's parents had us with them almost all summer when we were kids. It was so fun. They had a camp with 21 acres where we spent most of the summer. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. You had lots of outdoor time, Christy. Everyone's giving Chloe some love. Bye, Chloe. Good night. Good night. Okay. I think I'm ready to read again, everybody. So we're going to get our timer going. I am feeling a little hungry. So I think this sprint, I'm going to start with getting a snack. Probably a bowl of cereal because that's been the thing I need to go to lately. And then I'll be listening the whole time anyway. So see you back here in 25 minutes. Hello. That was weird. For some reason, my computer connected to my headphones, and then when I tried to unconnect them, it unconnected sound and video and everything. So hopefully you can hear me now. How was everybody's sprint? I was just trying to find where I was. I read another 25-ish pages. Seemed to be pretty consistent with a page a minute on this one. How did everybody else do? Let's see. Looks like Marcos joined us. Hello. 45%. And you got your hot tea. Clean up the kitchen that sprint. Winding down. Sounds perfect. Made it to page 70. Did some laundry and had dinner. Oh, laundry. You just reminded me. I still have this load to fold. Ah, darn it. Going good. June Farrow's drawing you in from the get-go. It's a good one. It's interesting for sure. 78% through your book. Wonderful, Andy. You're doing well. My audio app says I'm 57%. Ugh, I don't think I'll be able to finish it tonight. Darn it. Oops. Corey's 25% done, and now you're off to bed. Good night, good night. Thanks for joining. Halfway through Sip's worth. Great, Angie. Your book is short stories, so you hope to finish that story, but not quite. A little more to go on that one. Gotcha. That's a genius idea, Andy. And I don't do that. I actually fold them, which I wouldn't have to. Especially fitted sheets are so annoying to fold. But I like your idea. I fold my sheets by shoving the entire set in your pillowcase. I do know people who fold it and then put the folded ones in a pillowcase so that they're kind of all together. But we really only have matching sheets for our bed. And then our kids just use fitted sheets and a blanket. And so we never have their top sheet with their fitted sheet. I guess our guest bed sheets, they match too, but anyway. Does anybody have big plans for tomorrow? For us, it's just, well, there's a few things on the docket. Church in the morning. Actually, we haven't had Sunday school music in a couple of weeks just because of school being off, and we had our annual meeting at church. So I have Sunday school music. I'm the lead of that, if you don't know. And then Willie has to bring our dog Bonnie to the groomer. She's probably going to lose 10 pounds in hair tomorrow because she's just really needing a haircut. And then we've got the live show, the closing live show for Deck of Tbr-Athon. So those are the few things. Sorry, my ear is really aching. I wouldn't be surprised if I have an ear infection now too. Finished your book. Awesome. I'm so hoping that I have a prenatal appointment on Monday morning. And it's not that I'm hoping I'm still congested, but I'm hoping I can go in there and be like, all right, I've had my symptoms for 10 days now. Can you please prescribe me something for a sinus infection? Because they won't until you've had symptoms for 10 days. The live show tomorrow is on Chloe's channel at 2 p.m. Eastern. No, why do I say that? 2 p.m. Central. We are not on Eastern time. We are in Central time. 2 p.m. Central on Chloe's channel. And I think we'll be going from 2 to 5 tomorrow, Central time. Has anybody started planning what you're reading in March yet? Because I have. And my deck of TBR goes up tomorrow. So if you like to watch that video, that's coming up tomorrow. I'm so pumped for middle grade March and for Realm-a-thon. Those are the 2 readathons I'm taking part in March. So I'm excited. My TBR looks really great. It's filled with middle grade. And yeah, it'll be a great month, I think. I hope you can read the whole time tomorrow, but some tax stuff needs to be accomplished. Yeah, I get that. Taxes are done in our household, thank goodness. I'm always really on top of that. I just love to get them done. We usually get a little bit of a refund, so I like to get that money too. Did some dice rolls, but you're doing Realm-a-thon. So it may all change. All right, well, what team are you on for Realm-a-thon, Michelle? Yes, I think it'll probably mostly be reading sprints just so that we can all like get our last minute reading done for the readathon, but it might be a little bit more chatty. But yes, there will be reading tomorrow. I'm on the Stingers. And it looks like you're on the Ravens. I just chose the Stingers because... Why did I choose the Stingers? I liked the hosts. Not that I don't like any of the or all of the hosts, but I felt most connected to those hosts. And it was something about... Was there music involved in that one? Can't remember all the details, but yes, thank you for transferring into your time zone, which is Eastern, but Central my time zone. Yeah, it must be pregnancy brain. I don't know. Audiobooks coming in for middle grade March from library. Me too, Andy. I've been like having to put a little bit of a hold on them. Or some I did take right away because then they're not due until like March 9th or something. So I'm definitely getting some audiobooks in there. I'm glad that you have a huge stack too. I feel like so much can be read and accomplished with middle grade March. Yeah, I feel like my TBR looks good too. First week of a new month is finishing all the books you're in the middle of and need to finish. That's all you have planned so far. That's fair. I definitely have some books that I still need to complete before the end of the month. So got to get Magnolia Parks, which is the Patreon book club. And then I need to finish Open Water. I started Open Water before the readathon. Only made it like 20 pages in, but it's only 180 or 160. Oh, that's so short. 164. So I need to finish this and then read Magnolia Parks in this last week-ish of February. It's only 5 days, so we'll see if I can get it all done. Working on a master list for the challenges you're doing. 52 book club, buzzword, middle grade March, so you can cross-reference when picking your middle grade March reads. Good for you. It's always fun to make a huge list. I started with a huge list, and then I went to the library, saw what I could get there, tried to make it all work with the prompts for middle grade March, and you got the favorites last night. It was one of the books highlighted at your book and wine night. Wonderful. So you bought it, Jane? Because it's such a good book. I read it at the beginning of the week. It was my first read for the mini deck of Tbr-Athon. Feels way longer ago. Obviously, sickness has drawn out the time. But I really, really loved that book. I gave it 5 stars. Super good. This has just been a really good reading month for me in general. Actually, I wonder what is my average rating so far this month? A 4.6. That's good reading month, friends. 4.6. Holy moly. I've gotten like 6, 7, I think 7 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 5 stars this month. Nuts. Bought it. She does 4 books each time, and you always know I'll love what she suggests. Nice. I think you should be excited that you bought it and will own it because it's really good. You read only about 20 to 25 books a year, so you want to try to make books work for as many of the challenges as you can. Yeah, good deal, for sure. And don't say only 20 to 25. At least you are reading. At least you're reading, because there are people who don't read at all. So it's not all about the numbers. Booktube favorite videos was insane. I know. All 4 and above. And I don't know, maybe I'm just feeling more lenient about ratings, but I don't think so. They were some really great books. Really great books. I know. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm just getting better at picking books I actually want to read and know I'll enjoy. Okay, let's read again. I'm ready to read. I'm really, really enjoying this, actually. I don't love, like, the main topic. Well, it's not the main topic because now something has happened. Has anybody read this out there? I had never heard of it before one of my friends chose it for our college friend book club. Oh, it's a Good Morning America book club pick. Anyway, I had never heard of it. But it's just like the small town scandal is getting me. So I'm ready to keep reading. I'll probably fold these sheets. And then I've been working on Sudoku. This Sudoku book I bought in France when I was there. Funny. So it's all in French. Sudoku détente. Le Sudoku de la zen attitude. Petit prix. Avec solution et semi-solution. The last time I was in France, or no. Yeah, this was the last time I was in France, in like 2016. So almost 10 years ago that I bought this book, and I still haven't. Duh. Oh, sorry. The title is Olympus, Texas. Olympus, Texas. Never seen it. You'd heard quite a bit about Olympus, Texas when it was first published. Yeah, I didn't even read the synopsis. 2021 it came out, so 4 years ago. A total page turner. The little synopsis says the Briscoe family is once again the talk of their small town when March returns to East Texas 2 years after he was caught having an affair with his brother's wife. His mother, June, hardly welcomes him back with open arms. Her husband's own past affairs have made her tired of being the long-suffering spouse. Is it perhaps time for change? Within days of March's arrival, someone is dead, marriages are upended, and even the strongest of alliances are shattered. In the end, the ties that hold them together might be exactly what drag them all down. It's family drama. It's small-town drama. I'm enjoying it. I just meant only as in you wouldn't likely actually achieve completing. Oh, I understand. I understand. You gave it 3 stars. Okay, Crystal, that's good to know. Glad somebody I know has read it. But let's get on to reading. I'll set the timer here. for 25, and I'll see you back in a little bit. Hello, hello. How was your sprint? How much did you read or get done? I folded my sheets except for the fitted sheet. I decided we're probably going to change our sheets tomorrow anyway, so just threw it in a ball over there. Otherwise, I folded the rest of them. And I read another 25-ish pages, a little bit more this time. I'm on page 203 of 30 something. Oh no, 318. So I have about 115 pages left. So I should be able to finish it tomorrow, but at least Chloe reminded me I made it to the 50% mark, so I can at least count it for points, which I think this will give me 3 points. So Jesse, that's okay. Good night. Good night. Thank you for being here. Right at 50%. Wonderful. Got ready for bed and read up to page 56. Wonderful. Got through 30 pages, was looking for your book. This one for Olympus, Texas. I think at this point I would recommend it. I'm still not super pleased that like everybody cheats on everybody. There's a lot of adultery going on, but still not quite finished with that story because you made yourself a yogurt bowl as a snack. Yummy. That sounds good. Do you think you want to read it, Bonnie? I think we're going to do one more short sprint, just so you're all aware. We're probably going to do one more 20-minute sprint. Yeah, I normally don't read books with that in it. However, the other plot line is very interesting to me, and it is for my book club, and I want to be able to hear their thoughts and if they're as frustrated with me about all of that adultery or not. Maybe you'd have to find it in ebook form. Cool. Yeah, yum to the yogurt bowl. One more sounds good. Need a break from the book. Yeah, that makes sense. If you're still reading My Dark Vanessa. Is that the one you were reading? I think so. Yeah, we're just going to do a short 15, I think, actually. I don't know if I said 20 before, but I think we're going to do 15. Because I'm tired and we have to go to church, and it just hasn't been super great in the evenings as of late. Mabel coughs in the night, and when she coughs, she like wakes herself up and puts herself in this whole tizzy, and she really only wants mommy. So what time is it right now for me? It's 9:51 p.m. So another 15 minutes will put us a little bit past 10, and then I will head to bed. Yeah. I believe that. Okay, well, I am going to try to finish up my little gray bit of string that I have so it's not just dangling while I listen to another 15 minutes. Yeah. If you're in a different time zone where it's the middle of the day or something, it would not make sense for me to be this tired, but I am. Oh, luckily our children do not have any sort of illnesses like that, but Mabel has been coughing since like mid-January. It's never ending, so. Well, thank you. I did shower today. And I don't know if you see me, but I just like play with it constantly, so. I agree. I think it feels soft. Not that you guys can feel it, but thank you. No. Well, maybe I'm a bad mom in that I haven't really checked with her doctor. The issue with her doctor right now is that her and Theo's pediatrician retired. And so then they referred us to someone else. But I thought that they were supposed to like reach out to me and set up appointments, and they didn't. And so then I just don't know who to reach out to. And so I suppose I should maybe do something about it. But like everybody has this crud around us. Thank you, Michelle. Everybody has this crud, and like I hear from daycare that all of the babies have been going in to get checked and it's nothing. And so I don't go in to get it checked because I feel like it'll be nothing. If it goes on for another week, I need to probably do something about it, but I don't know. Do you feel like Mabel needs to be seen, Willie?
Maybe.
Someone asked if she had RSV. I don't know. That's folded. Mm-hmm. I folded all the laundry.
Good job.
Ha. Well, thank you. It's hard when you don't have a go-to doc to call. Yeah. And so, and she probably should have gone to her 3-year-old appointment by now, but that hasn't happened either because I thought someone was going to contact us. So this is going to be, you guys are going to be the start of me actually doing something about their doctor's appointments because Theo probably needs to go to his 5-year, like yearly checkup because he just turned 5. So thank you. Monday morning, I am going to, and actually I'd like them to go to a different one that they like assigned us to. I don't want them to go to that. The ones that they assigned because it's in a different town. And I'd rather just have them see the lady that I go to. She's not a doctor, but she's a LPN or LNP. She's a nurse practitioner and I love her and I know that she sees kids. So I need to set appointments up for them with her. Thank you guys. You're going to hold me accountable. You've had it in Alaska. Yeah, it's like, I think they joked about it on SNL the other night, but it's the quademic. Like there's COVID, RSV, influenza, and norovirus all going around. It's not always down or at least fully and forward like tonight or as good of lighting. So I just, well, thank you. Yeah, I do have a light on. Youngest Grand has had a runny nose forever. She's in daycare a few days a week. So many germs. Exactly. And it's like she almost got over it last Thursday, I want to say. Not like 2 days ago, but a Thursday ago. And then Theo came home with something, and then she just pushed her back again. So she was like not coughing, had hardly any runny nose last Thursday. So maybe I should take that as a good sign. Like she has improved a little bit. But then when Theo brought something home different, there's just, especially when Willie and I work at places with lots of germs, We're all going to be bringing in stuff. Thank you, CNP, Certified Nurse Practitioner. New Year's resolution is for all sick grandkids to stay away from me. So I'll quit getting sick. Good for you, Bonnie. Good for you. I know. It hasn't ever gotten to like a point where I've been scared for her though, because like she's not wheezing. She's not like she's getting enough oxygen. Like it's, they always say like, look at their ribs. But you're right. I'm going to get an appointment. They'll go to different schools. Hazel and Montessori. So yeah, double the germs. Exactly. Same for us. We have like 3 different germ pools that we're pulling from. So, okay. Here we go. 15 more minutes. See you in a short little bit. Happy reading. Well, that went by really, really fast. I get it was 10 minutes shorter than normal, but it was like, whoo, was not expecting that bell. I still managed to get 14 pages read, and I did finish the gray string that I was working on. So here's where the cross stitch stands. I really only worked on this little reindeer guy tonight. So, still lots to do, but it feels like we're, I don't know, maybe halfway there. How was your last sprint? How were sprints overall tonight? Productive or not so much? I feel good. I wish I could have made more progress, but I should still be able to finish this one tomorrow. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, that sounds horrible. Finished your book, started another, folded laundry, got ready for bed. Wonderful, Andy. It was a good night. Thanks for being here. Yay. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. And yes, we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Chloe's channel, which is always booked. 53%, almost to the end of a chapter. Definitely sleepy. Yes, me too. Let's all get some good sleep tonight. Yes, thank you for being here. Always happy to have sprints. Yeah, the cross stitch. It'll look cute. Can be a wintry decoration. Page 105 won't finish tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Good deal. This was a nice, productive way to end your evening. Wonderful, Angie. You are welcome. Goodbye, goodbye. We'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on Chloe's channel. We can read some more together and just chat about how the week went in general. Our little mini deck of Tbr-Athon. Enjoy a movie, Bonnie. Good night, good night. Thank you all so much for reading with me, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a great